hope you will enjoy it. It's power yoga, bend, do not break. जितनी हमारी बॉडी में फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी अच्छी होगी उतने हमारे बेंड अच्छे होंगे. अगर बॉडी में फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी अच्छी ना हो तो हमारी बॉडी ब्रेक हो सकती है. और दैट इज़ द थीम टुडे.
Don't break. We're going to get started off in a seated position, Sukhasana. Feel free to grab a block if you like, throw that underneath the sit bones. And we'll begin our practice by just resting the hands wherever it feels comfortable for you, on your knees or in your lap, closing your eyes. Starting to shift the awareness inward inside, beginning to drop into that yoga zone. There's an old Spartan credo that says, when you sweat more in training, you bleed less in war. You can look at our yoga practice as a training to practice moving through challenge, overcoming obstacles, moving through adversity, intensity. And by being able to persevere through all of that on our yoga mat, it creates a greater resiliency so that we can also do that through life, so that when we face the inevitable battles and storms of life, we're able to do it with less reactivity and more equanimity. So in this class, Bend, Don't Break, it's really about creating a greater resiliency and a greater strength on a physical level, a mental level, and an emotional level. Keeping all that in mind, go ahead and open up the eyes. Take the left hand, reach it over towards the left. Take the right arm and reach it all the way up and over. Just coming into a nice, easy side bend stretch. We always take a little bit of time to gently warm the body up and prepare the body for deeper things to come. But we want to make sure that when we do get to those deeper things, that your body has been perfectly prepared and primed for it. Give that one last little reach. Come all the way up to center. Same thing, other side. Right hand down, left arm all the way up and over. Feels okay on the neck. You can turn and look up towards that inner left arm, left bicep, but also okay to look off to the side or to even look down, whatever feels most comfortable for you and your neck. We'll come into a little gentle flow here. So inhale, come all the way up to center. And then exhale, side bend, stretch over to the left. Inhale up to middle. And exhale, side bend over to the right. A couple more like that. Inhale, rise. And exhale, lean. Inhale, breath leads. Exhale, the movement. Good. Now this time, inhale, come all the way up. And then exhale, lean to the left, hold there. Good. Now, see if you can take your left hand, left arm, and reach it over and grab your right knee or your right thigh. And then you have a little counter resistance here to help you go even deeper into the stretch. Can you feel it all the way down into that right waist? You might even try and rotate that right pectoral, that right chest up towards the ceiling. One last little reach. Goodbye. Come all the way up, right hand down, left arm all the way up and over. And you probably guess, same thing on the other side. Take the right hand, reach it over, grab that left thigh, that left knee, reach as far out as you can. Keep grabbing as you start to lean over to the right. You should feel liberating across the whole entire left side of that torso. You got one last little reach to deepen the stretch, to find the full spectrum of your reach. Come all the way back up. Beautiful. Tabletop pose, all fours position. Plank pose, upper push-up position. Couple breaths there, so you have that even wave of breath just moving in and out through the nose. And remembering at any point within any of these classes, if you ever want to take a break, you can always come back to child's pose. If you need to modify. If you want to skip vinyasas, chaturangas, push-ups, always give yourself that permission. Take a good light inhale, plank pose. And then on the exhale, lower slowly all the way down to the mat. Keep the hands as is, but release the tops of the feet. Now from here, you're going to bend your right knee so the right heel comes in towards your right sit bone. As you inhale, lift the chest up towards the cobra. And then on the exhale, release the chest and the right foot down, other side. Inhale, left heel in. Heart draws up. And then exhale, lower everything down. Good. Now both heels in on the inhale. Chest draws up, shoulders slide down the back. And then exhale, down dog. Tuck the toes. Lift the hips. And welcome to your first down dog of this class. Feel free to move the body around in any way that feels good. Starting to work out those kinks. Beginning to untie those knots. And beginning to invoke circulation through the body. The circulation of breath. The circulation of blood. And almost like an inner alchemy, we blend the breath, the blood together, and it becomes medicine. And then we move that medicine, we irrigate it through all the channels, all the nadis, the meridians of the body. Take a goodbye inhale, stretch the hips back. And on an exhale, go ahead and walk both feet all the way forward to the top of your yoga mat. Spread the feet out about the width of the hips. Then flat back on the inhale, elongate the heart forward and out. And on the exhale, forward fold, let it go. On an inhale, rise and fly, both arms all the way up to the sky. And then hands to prayer position in front of your chest, in front of your heart. Heel toe the feet together so the big toes touch. An inch of space between the heels, the outer edges of the feet flush with the outer edges of the mat. Now from here, begin to bend the knees, coming all the way down into a toe squat. So we want to make sure that every muscle group in the body gets touched, that every muscle group in the body is strong but supple. Because the integrity of the web has to do with the resiliency of every single strand. From here on the inhale, rise up to standing, interlace the fingers, palms inside out, stretch. And then on the exhale, come back down into that toe squat, waking up the feet. Two more like that. Inhale, rise, lift all the way up, stretch. And then on the exhale, come all the way down, also getting into the knees. Good. Inhale, one more cycle, rise and reach. And then on the exhale, relax all the way down and in. Good. Now on an inhale, come up to standing, interlace the fingers, palms inside out, hold there. And then lean to the right on the exhale. Little side bend stretch. Take a couple of breaths there. Breathe into the left ribs, feeling that rib swing breath. So as you inhale, the diaphragm floats down, the ribs swing out. And as you exhale, the diaphragm, almost like a jellyfish, floats back up and the ribs swing back in. Inhale, come all the way up to center. And bring the hands behind the head and the neck on the exhale. Keep the fingers interlaced, elbows bent, so a little shoulder, elbow, wrist stretch. On the inhale, straighten the arms. And then go ahead and lean over towards the left side. Now breathing into your right ribs, into your right lung. So notice as you move in and out of these postures where you feel the sensation taking place. See if you can breathe into that sensation. Come all the way up to middle on the inhale. And forward fold on the exhale. Just pour the chest out over top of your legs. Flat back on the inhale. Extend the heart up and out. Step back to plank. Upper push-up position. Hold there. From here we're going to come into what we call plank circle. So a great way to warm up the shoulder joints. So in a clockwise direction, on an inhale, circle around. And then on the exhale, complete the circle. Two more. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Now let's reverse that. So inhale counterclockwise. Exhale, complete the circle. Inhale, warming and loosening those shoulders. Exhale, back to the top. One more time. Inhale. And exhale, beautiful. Take a good inhale to set plank. And then on the exhale, lower all the way down. On the inhale, bend the right foot in, lift the chest up, cobra. And exhale, back down. Inhale, left foot draws in, chest up. And exhale, back down. Both heels bend in, inhale hard to the sky. And exhale, down dog. Lift your tailbone high. So imagine your tailbone is like the apex of a triangle. And that apex is just shooting up. Outer shoulders wrapping back. Inner elbows spiraling forward. Undersides of the knuckles glued into the mat. As we start to find a little rhythm and a little flow to bend so we don't break. Take an inhale, drive the hips back. And on the exhale, lock or jump, both feet top of the mat. Flat back, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, rise and fly, both arms up. On the exhale, toe balance. Squat all the way down. On the inhale, stand up, interlace the fingers, palms inside out. And then side bend to the right, exhale. Come back to middle, inhale. Hands behind the head and neck, exhale. Inhale, straighten the arms. And then exhale, lean to the left. Inhale, back to middle. And then exhale, forward fold, dive down. Flat back, inhale. Step back to plank, hold as you exhale. Circle plank, inhale. Back to middle, exhale. Reverse the other way, inhale. Back to middle, exhale. Take an inhale, strong in the inner hands. Exhale, lower down, elbows shade the ribs. Inhale, right foot bends, chest draws up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, left heel in, lift. Exhale, lower down. Both heels bend in. Inhale till it feels good. And then exhale back. Downward facing dog. And gradually, things begin to happen. Gradually, the body begins to warm up and loosen up. Gradually, the lungs just getting awakened. Before you know it, that detoxifying sweat will be flowing. Let's keep warming this body up. Inhale, press back, tops of the thigh bones. And then exhale, walk the jump, both feet top of the mat. Flat back, inhale, create the space. Exhale, fold with grace. Inhale, rise and float. Both arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Toe squat, toe balance. Inhale, stand up, interlace, palms lift. Exhale, lean to the right. Inhale, back to middle. Exhale, bend the elbows and flare. Inhale, both arms rise in the air. Exhale, lean to the left. Inhale, back up. And then exhale, forward bend. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step back to plank and hold. Inhale, circle clockwise. Exhale to the top. Inhale, counterclockwise. Exhale to the top. Inhale, goodbye plank. Exhale, lower with muscle and strength. Inhale, chest, right foot in. Exhale, lower down again. Good. Inhale, other side, you switch. Exhale, back down. Inhale, both heels in, sternum lifts. Exhale, back. Downward facing dog. And you set up for one last round of those. For this last round, can you find a little harmony, allowing your breath, your body, your mind, your heart to all synchronize together. Here we go. Inhale, press back. Exhale, walk or fly, top and down. Flat back. Inhale. Forward fold. Exhale. Inhale, lift off. Exhale, bend the knees. Toe squats. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, take it to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale, behind the head and neck. Inhale up. Exhale, lean left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, forward fold like a moving meditation. Flat back, inhale. Step back to plank, exhale. Circle around, inhale. Back to the top, exhale. Inhale, reverse. Exhale to the top. Inhale, strong and steady. Exhale, lower down with the mind at ease. Inhale, right foot bends in. Exhale, lower chest again. Inhale, left foot in. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, both heels in, heart draws up. Exhale, you got it. Downward facing dog. Alright, you guys, that is in the rear view mirror. Now from here, go ahead and slide forward to plank pose. Take an inhale to zipper up through the lower abdominals, activate the glutes. Then on the exhale, lower slowly all the way down to the ground. So now we're going to work on a little upper body strength. Tuck the toes underneath the feet. Take an inhale there. And then chaturanga, lift a few inches off the mat. Good. Inhale, come back down. And then exhale, back up, chaturanga. Inhale, back down. And exhale, chaturanga one more time. Now inhale, come back down. And then release the arms behind you. Spin back to the toes. And then lift your chest. Lift your legs. Almost like you're a missile and you're rocketing through space. So get an aerodynamic, keeping the neck long, chin slightly tucks in. From here, interlace the fingers behind the back. Start to pull the knuckles towards the back of your mat. Good. Maybe even use that to lift a little higher as you bring that strength and that resiliency into your spine. Now bend those feet and reach back and grab the outer edges of the feet. Get a good solid grip, and without letting your knees flare out wide, knees to hips width apart. Dhanurasana, bow pose. Pull the shins back. Press the shoulder blades into the back of your heart and lift up to your own degree. Good, nice deep backward bend. Take one last inhale there, and then Shalabhasana, legs back, arms back, still breathing free. Take one last inhale there with a little levity. Exhale, lowering everything down to the ground. Beautiful. Now, tuck the toes underneath the feet. It's about to get real. Take one inhale here. Plank pose all the way up. Inhale, chaturanga hover. Exhale, plank. Inhale down to the belly. And then exhale back to plank. Inhale, chaturanga. Exhale, plank. Inhale down to the belly. Exhale, plank pose. Inhale, chaturanga. Exhale to plank. Good. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, back up to plank. Inhale, chaturanga. Exhale, plank. Hold there. Take a good bite out. And lower slow without collapsing. Exhale. Cobra, up dog. Inhale. And then down dog. Exhale. Take a big inhale through the nose. And lion's breath. Let it go. Whew. Good, like those lions. Just crawling across the savannah. And those majestic moments where they stop. And they survey the land. They look behind them. They look ahead of them. But most importantly, they're always fiercely present. See if you can get that present so you get lost within this world of yoga. Take an inhale, press back. And then exhale, walk or fly. Top of the mat. Flat back, inhale. Forward fold, exhale, bend the knees. Chair pose. Inhale, arms to the sky. Hope you guys are waking up now, because I am, especially after that last little chaturanga flow. And by the way, if you couldn't do all of them, it's all good. You can always drop your knees, even if you do one round this time. Maybe the next time you do this class, you do 2 rounds. In the following class, you do 3. And then you do all rounds on the last week. All good. You'll be amazed by how quick your body adapts. Take one last inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Flat back, inhale. Step or jump back. Lower down, exhale. Cobra, up dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. From here, right leg lifts up, inhale. And then right knee, right tricep, exhale. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Inhale, one more of those. Exhale, create a little rainbow in that knee. Good, inhale, rainbow, up and back. And then right foot top of the mat to a deep runner's lunge. From here, crescent pose. Come all the way up. Interlace the fingers. Turn the palms inside out. Take an inhale, lift up tall. And then lean to the right. Exhale. Stay in your balance. Inhale back to middle. And then exhale, bend the elbows like you did earlier. So hands behind the head and the neck. Flare them out. Inhale back up. And then lean to the left on the exhale. Inhale back to middle. And then exhale, hands come down to the ground. Step back to plank pose. Bring the feet together. Spin onto the outer edge of the right foot. Stack the left foot on top. Lift the left arm to the sky. Lift your left leg if you like, a couple of feet into the air. Bring your left hand behind your head and neck. Left elbow to the sky. Take an inhale there. Exhale, elbow to knee. Side abdominal crunch. Inhale out. Exhale together. Inhale out. Exhale together. Inhale out. Exhale together. Inhale out. Exhale together. Good. Inhale, left leg up, left arm up. And exhale, plank. Set it down to the ground. From here, drop the elbows to the floor. Interlace the fingers. Stack the shoulders above the elbows. Good. From here, swivel the heels to the right, inhale. Middle exhale. Swivel left, inhale. Center exhale, 2 more rounds. Inhale right. Exhale middle. Inhale left. Exhale middle. 1 more round. Inhale right. Exhale middle. Inhale left. Exhale middle. Plank pose. Come all the way up onto those hands. Good. Stay in that ferocity of the lion. Take an inhale there. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, bend that spine. Exhale, down dog. Hips to the sky. Second side, left leg up, inhale. Left knee, left tricep, exhale. Inhale, pull back. Exhale, touch the arm. Inhale, draw back for length, not height. And exhale, touch that elbow right. Inhale, pull back. And exhale, left foot. Top of the mat. At your leisure. Go ahead and rise all the way up. Interlace the fingers. Turn the palms inside out. As you feel that rapport into the floor, take an inhale, lift up a little bit more. And then lean to the left. Exhale. Inhale back to middle. Exhale, bend the elbows, hands behind head and neck. Inhale back up. And then exhale, lean it over to the right. Inhale to middle. And exhale, both hands come down. Step the left foot back to plank, pause. Feet together. Spin onto the outer edge of your left foot. Side plank pose. Now you can modify, drop the left knee down and skip what I'm about to suggest. Lift that right leg up if you want more. Right hand behind the head and neck. Take an inhale. Elbow to knee, exhale. Inhale out. Exhale in. Inhale out. Exhale in. Inhale. Two more. Exhale, side core. Inhale, yogic way. Exhale with awareness. Inhale, right arm, right leg up. Exhale, right hand down. Both elbows to the ground. Good, forearm, plank position. From here, drop your belly down a tad, inhale. Lift it up, exhale. And then just kind of bounce it up and down. Just really firing up the core. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plank pose. Come all the way up onto the hands. Take an inhale to organize. And then exhale, lower down. That steady, equanimous mind. Inhale, cobra, heart shines to the sky. Exhale, you got it. Downward facing dog. Alright, everybody, it's time. Time to pick up the pace of movement, the pace of the heart rate, and bring a little bit of cardiovascularity into the flexibility. So here we go. Take an inhale, press back. Exhale, walk or jump. Top of the mat. Flat back inhale. Forward fold, exhale, bend the knees. Chair pose, inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Flat back, inhale. Step or jump back. Lower down, exhale. Cobra up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Right leg up, inhale. Right knee, right arm, exhale. Pull back, inhale. Top of the mat, exhale. Crescent pose, inhale, interlace. Lean to the right, exhale. Back to middle, inhale. Behind the head and neck, exhale. Inhale up. Lean into the left, exhale. Inhale up. And then vinyasa on the exhale. Go ahead and lower down, same out breath. Inhale because you're in a flow. Exhale, down dog. Left leg up, inhale. Left arm, exhale. Inhale back. Exhale, top of the mat. Inhale, rise and interlace there. Exhale, lean to the left. Inhale to middle. Exhale behind the head and neck. Inhale back up. Exhale over to the right. Inhale up with focus. And then exhale lower all the way down with concentration. Inhale, we call it Dharana. Exhale, down dog. Round 2, inhale, press. Exhale, walk. Or spring. Flat back, inhale. Forward fold, exhale, bend. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold, flow. Flat back to the lower lobes. Step or jump back. And lower with soul. Inhale, soul in motion. Exhale like a steam locomotive. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right arm touch. Inhale, pierce back. Exhale, stick it top of the mat. Inhale, both arms float up. Exhale, lean to the right. Inhale, the middle. Exhale, elbows bend. Inhale, now they straighten. Exhale, now you lean to the left. Inhale, back up. Exhale, vinyasa. Chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left arm touch. Inhale, pull back. Exhale, float it deep as it'll go. Inhale, rise, arms up high. Exhale, lean into the left side. Inhale, back to middle. Exhale, elbows bend. Inhale, straighten them up. Exhale, lean to the right. Inhale, back up. And exhale, vinyasa. All the way down without collapsing. Inhale, moving with integrity. Exhale, down dog. One more round. Inhale, let's get it done. Exhale, walk or fly. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Squat deeper. Inhale, arms up a little higher. Exhale, fold, stoking the fire. Inhale, flat back a little longer. Exhale, step or jump back, lower down a little smoother. Inhale, bend it a little bit sweeter. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right arm touch. Inhale, pull back. Exhale, top of the mat. Inhale, thigh in, next second warm-up series flow. Exhale, over to the right. Inhale, back up. Exhale, to bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, lean left. Inhale, back up. Exhale, vinyasa. Smooth sailing. Good. Inhale, flowing with the wind of the breath. Exhale, back. Down dog, last side, left leg up. Exhale, left arm touch. Inhale, pull. Exhale, flow. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lean left. Inhale, center it up. Exhale, behind the head and neck. Inhale, back up. Exhale, to the right. Inhale, you made it. Exhale, vinyasa. All the way down. Huge inhale, heart expands. And exhale, back. Down dog, take a big inhale through the nose. And out the mouth. I know what you're thinking right now. Travis, why do we have to stop those? Those were so much fun. I want to keep going. And my reply would be, sorry, we got other ground to cover. Crawl the hands all the way to the back of your yoga mat. Spread your feet out about the width of the mat. Turn the toes out, heels in. Yoga squat. Both hands in prayer position in front of the heart. Close the eyes. Come back to the vibrancy and the potency of that breath, spilling deep in and out through your nose. Now there's two kinds of suffering that we all face in life. The first kind of suffering is the suffering that we run away from. And the suffering stalks us like an assassin waiting to bring us down. But the other type of suffering is the type of suffering that we face with tremendous courage. And we move through it, we learn from it, we grow from it, we use it as ammunition to help us reach a whole other paradigm of human existence. So my question to you is, which choice, which path are you going to take? The first one where you avoid it, or the second one where you face it? Because we all know that when we don't face our demons, they hide outside the dungeon of our mind and they lift weights, getting stronger and stronger and stronger. And again, it's inevitable. They will take us down. So see if you can have that warrior courage to face what's there, to face the fear, the shame, the guilt, the fury, the rage, the anger, the resentment, whatever's there. Take a goodbye inhale there. Exhale, hands to the ground, fold over and down. Turn the toes in, parallel to each other about the width of the hips. Option number one, grab your big toes, first two fingers. Option number two, slide the hands deep underneath the soles of the feet. Take an inhale, extend the heart up and out. Then on the exhale, deep forward bend. And how about we give the whole entire posterior chain of our body a sweet, deep, medicinal touch. Sadly, so many people break just by doing simple, mundane things, bending over to pick up their keys they drop on the floor, bending over to tie their shoelaces, or even worse, getting injured at nighttime when they're sleeping. Your body just needs to be moved, it needs to be touched. Movement done with awareness is medicine for the body. From here, release the hands from underneath the bottoms of the feet, and then crawl the hands forward to the top of the mat. Downward facing dog. Alright, now bring the feet together, side by side. You might even have a little bit of a shorter down dog, just a couple of inches or so. And then on the inhale, lift the right leg up. Then on the exhale, bring the right knee to your right tricep. Hold there. And check this out. See if you can lift your left arm over to the left. Oh man. That is challenging, baby. The balance, the strength, oh my goodness. Now you can keep the left arm reaching out to the left, or you can bring your left arm behind you. And you might fall. I just did, it's okay. It's all about falling. See if you can embrace the fall. Good, one last inhale there. Exhale, left hand to the ground. Inhale, right leg pumps back. Exhale, right foot, top of the mat. Spin the back foot flat. And then warrior one. Isn't that arm balance fun? Oh man, that's fierce. Something to work on, something to grow from. Take an inhale, grow up through the arms, and then hands behind the lower back, interlace. Take an inhale, knuckles down, chest lifts up, lean back a little. And then let's humble the warrior. So come all the way down. So important to complement our strength and our power with humility, with grace, with dignity, with nobility. And this pose celebrates and it reminds us the power of those benevolent qualities. You go to Japan and they're fighting each other for who can bow their head down the lowest. Because in that culture, there's such an awareness of respect, of humility. From here, back up, warrior one. Inhale, arms to the sky. Check this out. On the exhale, both arms, both hands come down to the inside of the right foot. See if you can drop your chest low. Crawl your hands, your arms forward and out. But as you do that, suck that right thigh bone back and get deep into that right hip. Good. Seal strong to the outer blade of the left foot. As if you have super glue, gluing that part of the foot strong into the mat. You're sticky back there. Good. Now take that right arm and reach it underneath the right leg. Grab your right ankle with your right hand. And then grab your inner right ankle with your left hand. And then use your hands to move even deeper into some humility. Because I bet you this pose is teaching humility. Probably feeling a lot in that right hip. I know that I am. Now see if you can breathe through it. And train yourself to bend so that you don't break. Good. Now release that right foot. Crawl over between your feet. Both toes facing the left side of the mat. Feet parallel. Take an inhale, come up onto the fingertips. And then exhale, hands to the hips. Lead through the heart. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Spread those arms out wide like a T. Heel toe, heels in, toes out, horse stance. Good. Now interlace the fingers behind the head and the neck as we set up for horse side abdominal flow. And we're going to do this breath of fire style. So it goes like this. Inhale through the nose, exhale out the nose, right elbow, right thigh. Inhale up. Other side, left elbow down, and you're going to find your own rhythm, but you're going to do it with that breath as we move here for about half a minute. Keep going, so you're waking up those obliques. You're feeling that fire in that lower body from the horse stance. Stay with it. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold there. Take an inhale, arms up, interlace the fingers, palms inside out. And then exhale, straighten the legs, kick the heels out. Arms wide. Oh my goodness. From here, inhale, lean back, look up for glory. Exhale, foot all the way over and down. All right, you guys, now from here, you're going to crawl the hands off your yoga mat in front of you. You're going to crawl your feet behind you off the mat. So right now, you're kind of in a wide leg down dog. Then you're going to release your knees all the way down to the mat for what we call frog pose. Take a moment, look back at your feet, your legs. Spread your feet out a little bit wider than your knees. So you got some frog legs there. And then start to come down to the elbows and the forearms. Tuck the tail underneath and in. And then you kind of have to search for it. So you may do a little rock back and forth a little bit. You're looking for the deepest stretch imaginable for your inner groin. And again, a very intense pose. It can be very humbling. See if you can breathe your way through it. And remember that all physical sensations are temporary. At the time of the Buddha, this was called anicca. Anicca means impermanence. Sometimes we feel like a sensation, an experience in our life is permanent. It's going to last forever. But it doesn't. And a good reminder that when we have negative cravings or addictions, or we're moving through intense experiences in our life, a relationship coming to an end, our finances are struggling, maybe we get a health diagnosis that's scary, to remember that theme of impermanence, of anicca. And that ultimately, nothing that is impermanent defines who you really are. Who you really are is permanent. That's the everlasting soul, spirit. So you're always much bigger than these temporary things that come and go like visitors passing through a hotel. Nice. From here, go ahead and come all the way up into the hands. Tuck your toes underneath. This can be a little intense coming out. Lift those hips all the way up. Oh, man. Bring those feet back in. Prasarita. Crawl forward towards the top of the mat. Right toes spin forward. Come onto the back left toes, run a lunge. And then relax your left knee down onto the ground. Release the top of the left foot. Feel free to put some padding underneath your back left knee. You can double up your yoga mat if you want. Both hands come up to that right knee, right thigh. And then from here, we will take the left arm and reach it up. You might bend your back left foot in and reach back and grab your left foot with your left hand, coming into that deep quadricep stretch. Those of you that want to go even deeper, take that right arm, reach it up, and then start to lean forward and come all the way down onto your right hand, right fingertips. As you pull that left heel in toward your left sit bone. And notice that as you do that, you're not making the craziest look on your face right now. So you don't want to scare your dog or your cat or whoever might be in the room with you right now. You want them to see your face, and you want them to be like, man, I want to get what they're getting. They look so happy and blissful and joyful. So keep that face relaxed. Keep a little smile on the face. And let them know that what you're moving through is actually okay. You're not torturing yourself. One last little squeeze goodbye. And nice and easy, relax that left leg back. And good old pigeon pose. You'll toe the right foot all the way to the left. Right knee flares open to the right. And the left knee slides back a little deeper. You can always take a block or a bolster and place that underneath the right hip here if you want. And we will sink into total goodness here. Just coming out over that top right leg, right shin. Yielding to the natural force of gravity. As you bring that mobility and that pliability deep into that right hip joint. Stay with that mantra of breath, flowing in and out through the nose, moving deeper and deeper into that yoga zone. And you're going deep sea diving underneath the surface of the mind where things get busy and choppy and chaotic. We'll ease our way all the way back up onto the hands. Tuck the left toes underneath the left foot. Lift that left knee up. Pull the right leg all the way up and back. Sternly open up that right hip. Start to bend the right knee. And then we'll come into flip dog, sometimes known as wild thing pose. Right arm comes all the way up and back. Belly to the sky. So you're in an arm balance but a backward bend. Let's pulse this, inhale, reach a little further. And on the exhale, draw the right elbow down toward your right knee. Tap. Inhale, pulse up and out. And exhale, come down. Give it a little love tap. Inhale back. And exhale one last time. Inhale back. And then exhale, right hand down to the mat. Roll back around to your downward facing dog. Alright, got some bad news for you guys. Bad news is we got to do that whole crazy series on the other side. But the good news is after that, we're coming down into reclining, we're coming down into our backs. So dig a little deep, finish a little strong, keep that mind beautiful, quiet, and calm. Here we go. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left elbow touch. Hold there. Arm balance. Give it out for it. Take that right arm. Reach it over to the right. Or maybe even bring it behind you. Stay with that breath. Oh yeah, I feel like I'm on the edge of a cliff about to fall off. Take one last inhale. Exhale, I didn't fall. Inhale, left leg back. And exhale, left foot deep, back foot flat. Man, that is fun. Inhale, both arms all the way up to the sky. Vira Vajrasana 1. In Tibet, they have a prayer where they pray for challenges. They say, bring on the challenge, because I know within the challenge, I'm going to grow, I'm going to evolve. Let's see if we can find that mentality. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands behind the hand. Inhale, chest up tall. Exhale, humble warrior. Let's go spelunking deep inside the caverns of that left hip. Let's see if we can bring the light of awareness. Let's see if we can bring that medicine, that alchemy of that oxygenated blood deep into areas that maybe have not been exposed in a long, long time. Back up. Warrior 1, on an inhale, lower body, nice and strong, steady like a rock. And then on the exhale, release both hands down, inside of that left foot, left leg. Imagine you're kind of about to do a down dog, so you're going to crawl the hands forward, press down into the palms, draw your hips back, and try and keep that left knee bent deep. Keep moving deeper and deeper into that left hip, and breathe into what you're feeling. You might be feeling something really intense. You might be releasing some anger that's been stored up in that left hip. See if you can breathe through it. And allow your breath to move it out, because it's better out than in. Now, crawl the hands in. Left hand's going to grab the outer left ankle. Right hand's going to grab the inner left ankle. And then you're going to move into one last stage deeper into that left hip. You have a choice. You can be reactive in this moment, or you can be responsive. It's like the two modes of suffering, the suffering you run away from and the suffering that you move through with awareness. What are you going to do? Release that left foot, straighten that left leg, turn the left foot in parallel to the right foot. Sound effects are very common in this practice. Inhale, heart, up and out. And exhale, both hands to the hips. Inhale, rise all the way up. How are we doing? You're hanging in there. I applaud you. I know this isn't easy. Keep breathing. You got this. Flick those heels in, point those toes out. We're going to bring the hands into a fist right at the upper thighs. Now we're going to invoke that warrior spirit again. Like you're just taking out the enemy. You're taking out the addiction, the affliction, whatever you're here to detox. So we call it the 4-point elbow flow. We'll start off slow. Bring the right arm up, right hand towards the right shoulder blade, right elbow up, and then bring that back down. Cross the right arm, across the chest, and then move it the opposite direction. Bring the right hand down, left arm comes up, left hand behind the back. Bring it down chest height, cross it over, cross it back, and bring it down, and we flow now. So again, a little bit of a martial arts quality here. Imagine that your elbow is taking out that enemy. You can even coordinate it with some breath here, in and out through the nose, breath of fire style. And as you feel like you got it, you got the movement, start to speed it up here. But as you speed it up, try not to lose that precision of the movement. So let's go the last 15 seconds here. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, both arms up, still sitting deep. How's that lower body doing? Exhale, straighten the legs. Heels kick out, feet parallel. Huge inhale, lean back, look up, spread the fingers wide. And on the exhale, swan dive all the way down. Hands off the mat in front of you. Feet off the mat behind you. Frog pose. Release those knees all the way down. Just like you did on the first side. Then come down to your own degree. You can always put blocks underneath your elbows, your forearms here. And just get intimate with the experience. One Zen master said that enlightenment is when you get intimate with all things. Sense that you penetrate deeper and deeper to the moment unfolding of what's happening. So important to stay attuned to your experience, because your experience is the real teacher. Warren and I are not your teachers. We're your facilitators. We're here to facilitate an experience. And from your experience, your unique experience, you grow in wisdom, you gain insights, you acquire deeper understanding. So the more you can pay attention to your experience, the more that you can learn. Stay with that breath, come all the way back up onto the hands. Tuck the toes underneath. Lift those hips up and back. Bring both your feet and your hands onto the mat. Runner's lunge as you crawl forward. Left toes forward, pivot onto the back right toes, and release that right knee down to the ground. There's never a breath that goes by where you're not sucking that oxygen down as deep as it'll go. Hands on top of that left knee, left eye. If that's enough for you, stay there. Otherwise, start to bend the right foot in, reach back, and grab your right foot. If that's enough, stay there. If you want more, left arm comes up. Take an inhale there. And on the exhale, lean forward, reach out, left fingertips down to the ground. As you fold over and down until you reach your threshold. And You're like a musician that just found that perfect pitch, or a chef that found that perfect taste, or an artist that found that perfect color, or a cinematographer that found that perfect shot. See if you can resonate and vibrate and marinate within that perfect touch of the pose. One last little squeeze. Nice and easily release that right leg back. Pigeon pose, heel toe, heel toe, heel toe. Left foot all the way to the right. Left knee flares open to the left. Right leg long behind you. And then release all the way down. Pigeon pose on the other side. Come towards the end of that last standing series, just soaking up all those feel-good chemicals that you created. You changed your chemistry from when you started your class. You released endorphins, dopamine, serotonin. Enjoy that. And also enjoying yoga, what we call anandamai, the bliss chemical, the bliss molecule. And you bring that with you into the entire rest of your day, ready for whatever's coming your way. Remember, when you sweat more in training, you bleed less and more. Go ahead and come all the way back up onto the hands, tuck the right toes underneath. Draw that left leg all the way up and back. Roll that left hip open, bend that left knee. And then flip that dog, wild thing. Left arm all the way up and back. Navel to the sky. Huge inhale with brilliance. And then on the exhale, left elbow down to that left knee. Inhale, expand beyond a body. Exhale, bring it in. Samanabhaya. Inhale, prana that expands. Exhale, prana that consolidates. Inhale, reach and radiate. Left knee comes down. Left foot back around. Downward facing dog. Before we come up to the floor, we got to do broken feet pose. And you'll see why we call it broken feet in a second. Take the tops of the feet flat on the ground, toes reach back, hips to the sky, and now you can start to feel the intensity in the feet, the toes. We want to make sure the entire integrity of the web is resilient. Drop the belly down, chest up, upward dog, inhale, and then hips back up to the sky, exhale. Oh, my feet are going to break. Inhale, belly down, chest up. And exhale, here it comes. Embrace the pain. One more time. Inhale, belly down, upward dog. Exhale, last time. Hold there, 3 breaths. Remember, don't be making that scary face. Don't make me jump through the camera into your living room and make you smile. Release the feet, toes underneath the head. Last down dog. Never felt so good. Woo! Inhale, press the hips back. Exhale, release both knees down to the mat. Crawl the knees forward to the top. Cross the feet behind you. Release down onto your sit bones. Come all the way onto your back. Cross the right leg over top your left leg. From here, either grab your hamstrings or reach up and grab the outer edges of the feet. Reclining Gomukhasana, Sutta. Sutta means reclining in yoga. Gomukhasana means cow face pose. Most importantly, it's a deep internal hip rotation. Some of you may really struggle with this pose. Again, You'll find over time as you get blood circulating into the tissues, the body starts opening up and the pose becomes more enjoyable, believe it or not. Now, keep the legs as is, but just release them with your hands, coming into a wrap leg twist. The knees are going to fall gently to the left as your right arm reaches out to the right, either like a wing or the bent elbow variation. Nice, and then both knees back up to neutral, uncross the legs. Place the left leg over top the right leg, reclining cow face pose on the other side. You may have to lift up and grab the outer feet, and then relax the head back and down. You have the feet, pull them out away from each other. Pull the thighs down towards your belly. Nice, and then we'll release that. Take the twist now onto the other side. Just making that final smooth descent. You did it, you guys. You made it through the bend, don't break. Bring the knees back up. Extend the legs out in front of you. Slide the body into Shavasana in the last couple minutes here. This is like when you cook a pie in the oven. And when it's done cooking, before you serve it, you gotta let it sit on the counter for a little while and let it finish the process of marination. So never skip this pose. So important. Last couple minutes. Shavasana.
Now in this pose, you can scan your body, starting from right toes to upper head, and then starting from the left toes onward to head. Do breathing, remember breath is the remote control of our mind, and in this pose we have surrendered ourselves against the force of gravity. So enjoy this pose. This is very, very important pose. We are always still in this pose and always silent in this pose and just observe our breath. And that's all.
Everybody nice and easily start to bring the awareness back into the body. Of course, if you feel like you could use a little bit longer here, feel free to stay as long as you like. Otherwise, both knees into the belly, the torso. Gently rock and roll your way up to a last final seat. Bring your hands up to prayer position in front of your chest, in front of your heart, as we seal the practice. Vivian Green said, life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning to dance in the rain. Much health, much wealth, much love to you. Namaste. Congratulations, you guys. You made it through that practice. As you transition into the rest of your day, remember when those inevitable challenges arise, just dance through it. I'll see you in the next class.
Well, Dosto, thank you very much for this practice. It's a really wonderful practice. It's advanced level practice, and you can learn more with the regular practice and improve your flexibility, improve your strength, and improve your stamina. Everything you can be improved. So please share this video with your groups. Take care.